I respect the way he handled a lot of adversity this year, not just for himself in the quarterback room. He was a leader in the room as a starter or as a backup. And when he was playing, there were some things that, in fairness to him, the offensive line was a little unsettled and the run game wasn't quite where we wanted it to be. And so I'm just imagining you're getting up this morning and you're in Chicago and you're thinking we might get Deshaun Watson, we might get Russell Wilson, and our general manager is talking about our terrible quarterback situation of last year and keeping the worst one. So, Kimberly Martin, what is the latest out of Chicago as far as you know and the Bears' pursuit of their next quarterback?
Greeny, everything is on the table in Chicago. And I wouldn't read too much into a GM's comments because, as Mike Tannenabaum can tell you, my years of covering the Jets as a beat writer, GMs can say whatever they want to the media. They can say whatever they want, but they don't let us in all the time on what they're really thinking, right? No, I understand. Like you don't want to tell everybody what you're thinking. I get it. So praising a player, saying, "Oh, we love this guy," next thing you know, said guy is out of town. So I think everything is on the table. But with Pace and Matt Nagy, they need to make a big move and have a big improvement at the QB position because they have, between Trubisky and Nick Foles, it has not been pretty, and they've wasted their defense. So hopefully for the Chicago fans, the Bears fans, they'll get their QB situation figured out. And I don't know if having Nick Foles at QB is the thing that's going to get everybody in Chicago supercharged up.
Mike Tannebaum, the problem you have if you're the Bears is what you have to offer. Like you look at some of the teams that are in this trying to get quarterbacks. They have high draft picks. They have multiple draft picks. The Bears don't have that kind of stuff. If you're Ryan Pace and you are basically generally managing to save your job, how are you going to do it?
Well, I'm going to try to leverage everything I can for the future and tell the Seattle Seahawks, whoever you want on this team is available. Because if we have Russell Wilson, we create an aura of association. Let's just go to Tampa Bay a year ago. Tom Brady goes there, LaShawn McCoy, Rob Gronkowski, Antonio Brown. If Russell Wilson goes to Chicago and you lose all those picks, you're going to recoup it in the veteran free agent market, and you change the trajectory of your franchise for the next 5 to 7 years. So I do agree with Kimberly. Ryan Pace has to come out and say, hey, you know what, Nick Foles is okay because he needs a quarterback in that seat right now, but he is scouring. He's not calling. He is scouring to try to save his job and exhaust every option he can.
How should this play out, Danny?
The Bears should not hang up the phone. I mean, you make the call and you stay on until someone says yes in Seattle. I mean, I agree. I think that Matt Nagy and Ryan Pace have to ask themselves, what question do they want to answer? Where am I going to work in 2022, or how do I build a team without 3 first-round picks? Which one do you want to answer? That's simple for me because, I mean, what are we talking about when it comes to should they call? Absolutely. And should they hang up? No. What do you want? Who do you want? Whatever it takes. I think Mike T makes a great point. When you get Russell Wilson, there's going to be maybe Allen Robinson more likely to stay. Hey, Allen, I know you're a free agent. How about you stay with Russell Wilson? Done. Cool, I can stay with Russell? Done. I've never had a quarterback like that. And then also look at the division. While Green Bay sits at the top, there's question marks in Minnesota and there's question marks in Detroit over the next 5 years. You now have a quarterback that you feel really, really good about. We have as good a chance of anybody of winning our division for the next 5 years. And so Chicago, to me, is the one team that should be calling, going, guys, how are we making this work? Because I don't want Dallas to get on the phone with them. I'm not allowing you to say no to me.
And to your point, Mike, about the aura of association, the sooner you do that, the better, because it gives those other veterans time to make that decision if they know who your quarterback is going to be. Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.